stayed away from a lot of this stuff because for real, I feel like a lot of it is people just going back and forth on their own experience. They don't want support. They don't care if people genuine and whatnot. So I stayed away for a long time, but now I'm popping back out and seeing what's going on.
Yeah, like for me, I tell my husband this all the time that I'm so tired of the black woman, like I hate these conversations because at the end of the day, I have friends of all races and ethnicities and background. I have mixed people in my family. I hate these conversations, but I'm not gonna sit here and allow this white woman to say what she wants to say. But then when a black woman says what she wants to say, there's a problem. And that's what a problem in lies. They can say whatever they want to say about us, but I don't have a right to say what I want to say back. Like, I literally can go find data for everything I just said. I'm not saying that. This is what black men are telling me that I'm no good. I'm 40. I get told I'm 40, I'm old. I hit the wall. I get told I got too many
I
kids.
think
Like,
100 watts. Sorry for interrupting. I think 100 watts was saying it's not all black men.
and I agree. That's what I'm
Taz
saying.
don't say that.
Taz don't say it. You don't
100,
talk like that.
yeah, it's certain niggas.
It's Lord ADS doesn't speak like that, and I would never say this is an absolute. So I am not speaking in absolutes at all. I know there are black men out here who are trying to make a difference. I know there are black men out here who are trying to talk to the YNs and the big bros and the OGs, like literally trying to change their mind. Like this is not what is about, So I totally get that. I'm just saying, don't talk to me about white women, but then you don't want me to bring up stats about other races of men for me to compare you to, because you're not going to win with that. So I just don't like it. But I get what Watts is saying. Watts, I completely agree with you.
When it comes to the stats, this is what I'm saying. We're all in the same broken system. The black men are at the bottom of everything the same way black women are at the bottom of everything.
But I would say to that, Watts, I agree with you 100%. But the thing is, as a woman, I'm attached to the black man. Do we not live in a patriarchy? So for me to be at the bottom is because y'all at the bottom. It's not because I'm not doing what I'm trying to do or black women are not doing what they're trying to do. And I'm not talking about all black women, because there's a lot of black women that don't move like me, that have education like me, that's furthering their education, that wants to do better and everything. Is a lot that are not like that. But it's a lot of, we can look at the data. Black women are literally doing better than white women because we don't have the luxury of depending on black men the way that white women have had historically. We are on the bottom. I agree with you 100%.
All right, let's go back to the video, and then we're going to see if Goat got anything he want to say about the video.
Okay. Why do black women have a problem when black men date white women?
I'll be honest. From my personal experience, the only time race has ever become a conversation is when, like, in the past, when I had relationships and I would bring, like, my white girlfriend to the cookout or to Thanksgiving or to Christmas. That was really the only time it was a problem. And then, my mom pulling me to the side, and, when I'm single and stuff like that, and I'm talking to my new girl right now, the first question she always asks me is she white? Is she black? It's never, is she a good girl? Does she treat you right? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she nice to you and stuff like that? I think personally it's because, I think it has something to do with the fact that, like, dating a woman that doesn't look like your mom or something like that, maybe they take it as a sense of offense at times. But for the most part, like, whenever I'm around different groups, it's not even really a topic of conversation more than it is like when I'm actually like at, in like black environments where, it's just like, oh, you dating a white girl?
So
so what would you say to that? Go, if your son brought back a white woman, would you have a problem with it? Would anybody here have a problem with their children bringing back a white woman? I'll start with Go first.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And a lot of it for me is because I told you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were raised under the understanding that I don't like that, and I don't want that to be my grandchild's experience, to have to deal with, some of the things the mixed kids deal with and whatnot. And I tried to establish that with my kids so they'll know not to put a child in that position. So yeah, I would be very, very disappointed if he went against, what I've been teaching him since he was young. Now, granted, he has his own mind, he can do what he want to do, but I'm saying there are reasons why I go against it. It ain't just because, oh, they're white. It's like you put a child into a negative experience, and then that child has to grow up like that, and you don't have to do that.
I agree. And we've been watching like Jubilee videos. They've been dropping like mixed children videos and shit.
Yeah.
And all the like, no matter if they black children, white children, they all seem confused. So I can agree with that. Anybody else? 100 Watts, TD, Black Dahlia, Nay.
To be honest with you, being in 2025, I'd be more concerned with my child bringing back somebody of a different pronoun than a different race. Like the thems
That's
and
crazy.
the them.
That's crazy.
I mean, but to be honest with you though, like somebody that has I think, how can I say that it makes sense? Because I don't want to be disrespectful. If my son brought home a white girl, I don't really care. Like I'm not about to be too wrapped up in it. I think there is going to be a conversation about like, why did you choose her? How did this come to be? Where did y'all meet? We going to be asking questions, but I would be doing the same thing if it was a black girl. Where did you meet her at? What's happening here? What are y'all's intentions here? Especially depending on the age, because different conversation. But like the identity of trying to figure out who you are to the point to where you have to change your pronoun, I think that's more of a representation of what this person has going on internally than what their race is.
I agree. I would completely agree. All right, let's get back to it.
Let's say this. It does happen within different cultures. So it's not only the black and with the white, because in different cultures, the Indian culture, and they get shunned dating outside their culture. The Muslims, the Hinduism, like they're strict on that. Like it came to a part with my mom and my dad. But
I guess I was speaking particularly because they're talking about white versus black.
Yeah. And with the topic, with the topic, I see black women reacting more to a black man dating a white woman compared to a black woman dating a white man way more. Because I don't even think I've seen pushback regarding Serena Williams or the other people compared to, we see these athletes, these famous guys. And to me, I don't care who these people date because I ain't trying to date these men. These men want to date white women, go ahead, date them. I don't care, but I'm not about to talk shit about who they want to date. I just don't understand why it's such a problem when we see people going outside their norm when it comes to more men than to women.
Q, do you think that they have a fundamental problem with it, or are they conditioned to have a problem with it?
Conditioned.
No, it's the discourse surrounding it. Me, for an example, I don't care who you date, black, white, orange, yellow, purple. I could care less. But I've only seen it be an issue for two reasons. One is the discourse. We got the balloons. The discourse around putting black women down and saying that white women are on a pedestal over black women, and or some black women feel like, damn, I really want to date a black man. We already don't have a pick of the litter. Now you taking away from that. So I've only ever seen that be an issue for two reasons, not because they hate and not because they jealous, not because they want somebody like they mammy. And then
I actually agree with Jess. I think the conversation that has surrounded this bullshit is part of the reason why it's getting so much backlash. Yeah, Kevin is gone, so the manosphere, for the most part, in my opinion, died out with him. But most of this shit started because of the fit, feminine, and friendly conversation and the baby mama conversation, high value male conversation. That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree. That's a lot of this is you know what's crazy, fam? Like for real, I think what we seeing now is a representation of those later years. Because if you were here before the Kevin Samuels fit, feminine, friendly, you know, it was just an all-out war on black women. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels, if anything, created more of a dating realm there. Before that, it was all-out war, and it was just F these black women and white women are better and blah, blah, blah. So I think Kevin put a better face on the manosphere, and that's why you see so many people mocking that shit now and using it, repeating it, because he put a cleaner face on it. The face that used to be on it was chasing women down, beating them up, and all that type of stuff. They need to be abused. So they what's the word I'm looking for? Reshaped it or redesigned it, if you will.
Repackaged it.
Perfect word. Repackaged it. Absolutely.
No, I definitely agree. Niggas tried to repackage it. And I do want to say, next phase, you only got 5 minutes left. I'm watching the timer. But yeah, that was a different time where Kevin was alive, where it was trying to actually get relationships to work out, but then it just didn't work out because, you know, niggas was on goofy shit. That's just the truth. Even going so far as to shame women for doing stuff that men like them doing, like being slutty and shit. So, and then not marrying women, baby daddies not liking baby mamas. That shit was embarrassing, to be honest, after a while.
Shame, blame, and explain.
Yeah, TD. I remember recently, bro, they got no fugazi, bro.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he kind of like walked into that because it was like, how are you talking so tough about this, and you're living it?
I mean, yeah, but he did get doxxed in all fairness. I'm walking more balanced life, but I agree with you. He walked himself like it was like a little trap car. He fucked himself over, but
Yeah,
they did dox bro and his whole family too at the same time.
and that and that's the danger about when you put yourself out there like that, which is that's kind of one of the reasons why they say if you're gonna go out there, you better make sure your nose is clean. They gonna pick you apart, especially when you get out there saying stuff that you got a group of people that don't want to hear it. You best believe they gonna be like, okay,
Oh yeah, they
so
gonna
you
pick
supposed
you
to be this
apart.
and that. Yeah, we finna see if you walk the walk that you talk, homie.
Yeah, they gonna pick
They
you
went for
apart,
him.
fam. And even worse,
They went for him.
they add some shit to it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
To
yeah.
make sure you get picked apart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah.
you don't want to fuck with this internet for real. This motherfucker
No,
undefeated for a reason.
not only does he date single moms, but when he was in third grade, he failed his spelling test twice. Baby, they gonna put it
Yeah,
all.
the internet be going crazy. I can speak on that personally. Internet is it's a diabolical place, and we all play a role in it. That's why I just fall back, live my life with my wife now. But let's get it.